Hello and welcome to the Limitless Landscapers podcast. I'm Paula and today I'm talking about consistency. And is consistency really the key to growing your business and actually getting things done? That is what we will discuss on the show.
As the founder of the Landscapers Circle and the Limitless Landscapers podcast, I am here to help you get more money, time and freedom to make your life and business truly limitless. Through my experiences as the owner of a garden design and landscaping business and through tried and tested methods, if you want help with the marketing, managing and growing of your business, then you are in the right place. If you are a landscaper, garden designer, horticultural business or a supplier to the industry, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. Now, let's get back to the show.
So welcome to this episode of the Limitless Landscapers podcast. And yes, today I'm talking about consistency. And this has all been triggered due to a member who is a fantastic member who has been with me since right at the beginning of the TLC journey. And he is really struggling with consistency, I believe. And let's please debate this with me over on Instagram or send me an email. But ultimately, I believe consistency is the key to being successful in your business, particularly when, like myself and many of you, you are doing a lot of the things in business. So you are the business owner, you are also wife, partner, husband, and you're doing all of the things. And unfortunately, if you're not consistent with what you are doing, you are not going to be generating the results you want in business. And by consistency, there's various things I want to talk to you about, but one of them is being consistent in planning your days and your time. So scheduling time in your diary to work on the big things. So what's the big things that you need to work on that you haven't been getting around to because, I don't know, designs have taken off. Landscaping, I understand, has taken off. So you're busy on the tools or managing teams. What are the big things that you haven't got round to? Well, I suggest you make time for that. So you schedule time in your diary, whether it's half an hour, an hour and a half, every single day, where you work on something that will move the needle in your business to the next level. Again, that is just taking a consistent action every day on the business, not in the business. So you need to make time to work on the business and you need to be consistent with it. Each time that you do not do anything on the business means your business is more likely to be stuck, stop, not move forward. So I think that part of consistency is key. Scheduling your time for the important things that you know need to be done. If you are struggling to generate clients, and I've spoken to a few people on this matter, then again, your marketing needs to be consistent. So what I'm saying is you don't need to be on all the places all of the time. So some people might say, oh, you need to be on social every single day. No, you don't. Do you need to be on every single platform? No, you don't. Choose your platform. We've discussed this before. Choose a platform where your clients are. It goes back to your avatars. Where do they hang out? But pick your platform and make sure you're turning up regularly. So not just one off here and there. If you can only post once a week, make sure you post once a week. But ideally, if you can post 2 to 3 times a week consistently over a period of time, then that is better. Same with if you are doing blogs, you need to be consistent. So if you're going to do a blog a month, make sure you complete, write, upload, publish, and promote one blog a month. Same for if you are going to be doing reels, if you want to do a reel a month. Whatever you set yourself, you need to be consistent in it. So if you are not consistent with your marketing, then don't expect inquiries just to come flooding through your door. Or you might have inquiries coming through, but they're not the right inquiries for you. So again, you need to make sure that your marketing efforts are consistent. And I think being consistent in these activities in your business, so look at the marketing and looking at what you can work on the business rather than in the business, are 2 key elements to making sure your business continues to move forward, doesn't stand still, and continues to grow and develop into the business that you've always dreamed. And unfortunately, there is also the element of consistently reviewing what you are already doing to see what's working and what's not working. Because the beauty of this is if you're consistently reviewing, and that can be reviewing your marketing efforts, and reviewing where your inquiries are coming from, what's working for you marketing wise, reviewing your business, so looking at cash flow, profits, break-even points, all of the things that you should be doing. If you're constantly reviewing, consistently reviewing, then you'll be able to see where you can put more effort and focus in order to get better and quicker results. One way to do this is to consistently review your inquiry log. Now, your inquiry log, if kept well, should be able to tell you exactly where you're getting most of your inquiries from, how good they are, so whether you've lost a lot or if the ones are really good and you've put them in. And also it should be able to tell you sort of what type of jobs you're attracting and also where they're coming from marketing wise. So it will be able to give you an idea of how well your marketing efforts are doing and also what's working the best to bring in. And don't just look at the number of inquiries, look at the quality of inquiries as well. So they're the consistent things that I would look at. So consistent actions on the business, consistent marketing efforts across the board, and consistently reviewing the efforts that you are making in order to get better, more focused, and get more results. Now, exactly how do you do this? One way to do this is to actually schedule time in your diary for the different areas of focus that you want to work on. And I mentioned it earlier, looking at a slot of time to work on the business, sort of like a power hour. And I would suggest doing this before you do anything else because it is the most important, but also it always gets put to the bottom of the list when you start firefighting with tasks in your business, everyday tasks in your business. I would also look at where you can outsource. So is there anyone you can outsource certain things to? Could you get more help from your accountant on the financial side of things? Or could you outsource an element of the work that you're struggling to do that would make it worth your while? Could you delegate to someone in your team? Some of these things to look at. So if there's elements that you're not doing consistently, could you delegate to someone else to keep an eye on these, maybe reviewing the inquiry log, for instance? Could you schedule your social media by using one of the free schedulers out there, whether you're using Facebook Creator Studio or Hootsuite or later.com, any of these things? Could you schedule your social media so that you don't actually have to be there posting 3 times a week, but you could schedule out 3 posts a week? If email is a marketing pillar that you want to consistently use, so maybe you want to send out emails on a regular basis to clients to try and get referrals or reviews, or maybe you want to follow up on open quotes in an easier way, could you look at using a CRM system such as ActiveCampaign or MailChimp or something similar, where you can actually create and schedule emails to go out so that you don't have to physically press the button once a month or every other week? It's looking at finding ways that will make your life easier whilst consistently showing up in all these areas that we've spoken about. Consistent action is the way to get better results in your business. At the end of the day, it's all about making your life easier while ensuring you're consistently showing up in all these areas to make improvements on your business. Now, if you'd like more help with consistently showing up or anything that we spoke about on this episode, please contact on info@thelandscapercircle.co.uk. Follow us on Insta, DM us, get in touch any which way you can. If you've got alternative views on this, then please do get in touch. I love a debate. So that is it for this episode of the Limitless Landscapers podcast. I will be back next week as usual, and I'll leave you with the thought of what consistent actions could you begin taking in your business, and could you monitor that to see if it does make a difference in your business in the next 30 to 90 days. I'll leave that with you. See you on the next episode.